Hey everybody, it's Jerry, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Greek dessert called Karithopita. It's a walnut cake and it's got a syrup poured over it. It's really delicious, very easy to make, and I'm going to make it a little bit less sweet than it's traditionally made because I find it to be too sweet the way it's normally made, so you can always add more syrup to it if you want to make it sweeter. Make sure to stay tuned at the end for some more tips, and let's get started.
We're going to start by taking 2 cups of walnuts that have been ground in a food processor, and we're going to place them in a skillet over medium heat and just toast the walnuts until they're lightly toasted. Should just take about 5 minutes, and set those aside. Next, we're going to take a large bowl and place 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk, and this is whole husk, with 1 cup of water. Mix those together and just let that sit for a few minutes to thicken. And then we're going to add a half a cup of sugar, a third of a cup of oil, about a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1.5 cups of vegan milk, and a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. And just take an electric mixer and mix that for just a couple of minutes until it thickens a little bit. Gets nice and frothy. And then we're going to add our dry ingredients. So we have 2/3 of a cup of brown rice flour, 2/3 of a cup of millet flour, 2/3 of a cup of tapioca flour, two tablespoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix that all together until everything is nice and incorporated. And then we're going to add in most of our toasted walnuts, leaving some of them aside for sprinkling on top of the batter. And mix those into the batter until they're completely mixed in. And then we're going to pour that into a 9 by 13 inch baking dish, which has been sprayed with oil. I also floured the bottom just a little bit with some brown rice flour, just so it won't stick on the bottom. And just shake the pan until the batter is nice and even. And then sprinkle the remaining walnuts on top of the batter. And then we're going to bake this at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. Next, we're going to make the syrup. We're going to take 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. And we're going to add 1 stick of cinnamon, 3 cloves, and the zest of 1 lemon. And we're going to bring that to a boil. And just let that simmer for about 5 minutes and set that aside. Next, we're going to poke holes in the baked cake and then pour the syrup on top. And this is after the cake has already cooled. And then once the syrup is soaked in, we can cut the cake into whatever size pieces we like. And it's ready to serve.
Thanks everybody for watching. Please note that if you keep the cake in the refrigerator and you want to eat it at a later date, it may get a little bit drier than it is when it's fresh. So just take some warm water and just pour it on top of the cake before you're going to serve it again, and let it soak up the extra liquid, and it'll be just like new. So hope you enjoy it, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.